Riding with Mark Martin.
Looks pretty easy, doesn't it?
We know better.
Think you could drive a car, folks, at home 200 miles an hour?
Closer together than most people park?
Yeah, 200 miles an hour with somebody pushing.
Trouble, turn 3.
Big wreck.
Brian Kozlowski, David Rudeman, Michael Waltrip, Matt Kenseth,
big
and
wreck.
half the field.
I see about 3 of the Hendrick cars there that's involved.
Mark Martin is there. I see him. There's a Biffle. Jimmy Johnson's laying over there. There's a 24 car. Looks pretty bad.
Brian Vickers limping around. And Mark Martin is part of it. Greg Biffle got a piece of it. Joe Nemechek's right front all torn up. The 9 of Marcus Ambrose.
Let's see if we can figure out what happened here, Larry. They're running awfully close together.
Watch the top right of your screen coming
right up here.
Michael into his teammate Rudeman.
Got Rudeman loose.
Right in front of Keselowski. Here comes Nemechek. Pow into Michael.
Look at, nope, didn't make it. Didn't make it.
Brian Keselowski, we just talked about, was involved. That white car up against the wall there.
There's Mark Martin down here, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon. My. Let's see if we can see anything. Well, there's not a whole lot to see. Michael just got into the back of the. Tony Stewart did the same thing to Michael in the Bud shootout. Got into him pretty hard and turned him around right there and got Michael with it.
And Darrell, everybody was going to the apron, but those cars sliding off 31 degrees of banking, that's where they're going to end up.
It's kind of an old saying down here. What goes down must come up. And you try to go around on the outside if you can.
Jimmy Johnson's 48 just barely got into the back of Matt Kenseth to do enough damage to the right front.
The old Aaron Stream machine, she's done.
Marcus Ambrose is going to the garage for repair. Michael Waltrip's car comes steaming toward the garage.
Brian Vickers in the 83 car gets a lot of damage. Marcus Ambrose in the 9.
Look at that. 3 Hendrick cars, 24, 48, and 5, all slamming into each other.
Back it down, back it down, back it down. Come on. Still coming. We're spun around over here, guys. We're working here to the right side.
And now ride with Mark Martin.
You still 3 to spin in front of you. Get down if you can. Get back up. Get back up. 9 car to spun us. 83 in the door.
And Jeff Gordon's view.
22 right in front of us. Right in front of us. Check it up. Check up. Check up. Check up. Check up. Check up. Get.
Jimmy Johnson.
Side 2 wide in front of you. In front of you. In front of you.
Dick Bergeron is with David Rudeman.
Well, whose fault was that?
I don't know. It's a product of this kind of racing. Mike was pushing me, and I don't think when I anticipated the guys moving up in front of us as quick as I did, and it's not Mike's fault. I just probably didn't get on the radio quick enough to give him a heads up. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's pushing. That's all you can do when you're behind, and you can't see. You got to rely on the guy in front of you to help you. And I was probably a little slow on the draw there, giving him the heads up what was going on in front of us, and here we are.
Crew going to be able to get this back out on the racetrack, David?
It'll be a miracle.
Okay, miracles sometimes happen in the Daytona 500.
Jeff Gordon is in the garage. 3 of the 4 Rick Hendrick cars